today. And yeah, thank you so much. The further information here is Ms. Talia Galatskila under the username of Irman Diadi. So after the sessions, I will be judged by her and also will help you to do share screen. You may say next for the next slide of the screen. And yeah, you'll be given like 10 minutes of speaking time and 5 minutes of the Q&A sessions and also the feedback. How you can maximize your time. Will also time you to the chat box, especially to Matthew. How long have you been talking? And yeah, after these sections, I'll give the time to you. And when you are ready, you might say, I'll start my speech or I'll start my session. And then the committee will count that time. Okay, is there anything to be asked? Like, do you have any questions? Okay, have it all clear? Case Nuru Shahira. Wait a minute. Questions? You may you may take the comments especially. Okay, let's everyone give applause to Nuru Sahira. Okay, the title plays are yours.
Baik, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's start to good Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has mercy and blessing, our that with good condition, happy situation, and without obstacle. Second of all, never forget to salat and salam, who always give darkness to brightness from truth era to darkness era. So, hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Sahira. I'm from Institut Agama Islam Negeri Bone, IAIN Bone, South Sulawesi. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to explain about my essay for the TESOL more than just grades is direction education as compass for youth-led change towards the sustainable development goals. So next slide. Okay. Okay. Today I have many problems in the for student and me too. So I inspire to write the title aside for more than just grades are its direction education as youth-led change. Why? Because the first global change grades are no longer enough. They have many people, students, school that study with 1 to the high grades. But the 21st century, the focus right now, the digitalization was important for critical thinking, emphasize collaboration. So the second, use potential, not just future leaders, but today's change makers. How many the youth potential today, the young people, they are young for change maker because they have many problems, but is to the organize for problems want to education with the quality. And background, next, education reality. Still top grade oriented culture because they have many students have to struggle because parents, family, school, and social in for important for grades, no important for critical thinking. Indonesian context, education has not yet become a compass. So right now, education has not become a compass. The reality, the hard problem, because education holds to theory and the grades for the focus, why can become a compass. And then the challenge, social and digital pressure. And the last, a call for change, shift the mindset. For important for other people, shift the mindset. When education becomes a compass, young people will discover their personal transformation contributed to achieve the SDGs. So next slide. Okay, foundational basis, educational philosophy or national law. The first philosophy of Ki Hajar Dewantara. Ingarsa sung tulada, ingmadia mangu korsa tuturi handayani. And Indonesian National Education Law Article 3, according to Law No. Number 20 of 2003, the goal of national education is to develop student full potential. Why? So student for develops for potential, no focus grades, but why critical thinking the important and collaboration. And the next slide. Okay, the main problems, education focus on academic grades, show learning, less of grades, impact the show learning, loss of meaning, hinder personal development. The second, lack of youth engagement in this SDGs as a jargon, youth contribution to social issue remain suboptimal. And the third, social pressure and excessive moderating culture, identity crisis, education becomes on unhealth space. The last, education is responsive to 21st century challenge, lack of life skill, social empathy, and youth resilience. Education system that resource much academic grades has negative impact of many part-time, especially students. So next slide. Okay, and the last closing and recommendation. Education is not just about choosing score or academic numbers, but true education is about shaping direction, instilling value, and growing a spirit of contribution. So recommended for me the first the R3 educational, youth and policy and government. Educational focus meaningful and collaborative learning, not just the personal grades. Second, start small with study, groups, social project, local movements. And the last, policy in government for important for education, engage youth in policy formulation and support community-based education initiative. So the first, the small for the big impact. So I think that's all. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you so much for the presentations. And now is the Q&A sessions and also the feedback. To Ms. Talia, the time and place are yours.
Okay, thank you, Irman. It's Nuru, right?
Yes.
What should I call you? Miss Nuru or Miss Shahira?
Miss Shahira.
Okay, Miss Shahira. Okay, Miss Shahira. Actually, I have one question before we start. Can you tell me in one simple sentence, one or two sentences, I guess it's fine, what your essay is mainly about? In just one or two sentences. Can you tell me what the main idea of your essay?
Okay. So the main idea for my essay, the first, because the right now the reality, they have many students focus is high grades, but no focus, critical thinking, and then collaboration, and the go to school. Why have have the want to the high grades for, and then they have many problems. The quality education see the not to creating, that's all.
Okay. Oh, what can you tell me where did you get the idea for this essay? Is it from your daily activities that did you see uh, a lot of students like you chase after grades and not after youth, or maybe your lecturers uh, focus more on grades instead of, critical thinking and others? Can you tell me where this idea came from?
Okay, I inspire for my idea because the virus in my home and my sibling, the focus in high grades, and then there are many my friends is the focus for high high grades, but so the instant for the search, no critical think, the little for critical thinking for, and then I inspire for the title my essay. I think that's all.
Okay, so you are from Institut Agama Islam Negeri Bone, if I'm not mistaken, right? And where is that exactly?
Yes,
W-
can you?
Uh, where exactly is that? In which island? In which island? Where is it located?
South Sulawesi.
All right. And well, the trend nowadays is that the government has changed the views, the direction of our education. It's no longer about grades. Uh, the national examination is abolished. It is all of the methods are changed into project-based learning or case-based learning to 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 trigger the critical thinking of the students. So, is it in your opinion, in your environment, mm, is it not being applied there so that you think it is still important that this issue be raised? I think she lost. I think she lost connection, guys.
Shahira, are you there?
Yeah, asli guys. Thank you. Are you ready to continue?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Let's go back to my last question. Are you ready? Okay, so the government nowadays has tried to shift our education towards fostering critical thinking rather than grades. One example for this is the abolishment of the national examination. National examination is no longer applied. Okay, so that is one example of how government tried to shift our education into critical thinking. The other example is the use of project-based learning. Project-based learning instead of grade-based learning. Instead of knowledge-based learning or cognitive-based learning. So do you think the society, our society, is still leaning towards grades and not critical thinking despite all the government's effort?
Okay, for government, is because I'm from the village and I got the best project if I the reality because I from a village and the other people with some to me from village and different for me. I apply to community and learn together, and I have knowledge, and I think if the government for needs help make sure for community support for because they have many community for improve and study and give knowledge and give big in the are small impact for big impact because the reality I feel the different for my friend for the village because I think for the for community for help to with government to support community and socialization and volunteer and make sure for focus education and then have many knowledge for social media for if I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Shahira. That was all my questions for you. As for your presentation, I can see that you have all the main parts ready. You have introduction, you have the body of the speech, as well as you have conclusion. Unfortunately, as I see from the chat box, you finished way before your time. So you might want to fix your time management first and foremost. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Nura Shahira. And I wish you very good.
Okay, thank you. Bye.